Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a War of Brothers event for you. The first map here is Towering Trunks, followed up by the second map, which is going to be the Railroad Cut. Before we get into that, thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Our teams for tonight, on the CSA side, you have Archers Brigade, 3rd Kentucky, 7th Louisiana, Stonewall Brigade, 20th Georgia, Army Northern Virginia, 7th South Carolina, and the 14th Tennessee. Whereas on the Union side, you have 5th Corps, 3rd United States Horse Artillery, Midwest Brigade, 33rd Kentucky, 2nd United States Sharpshooters, and the 5th New Hampshire. Server pop right now is 320. It's probably the most popped server we've seen this weekend for events, which is why we are covering this event. Not that NA Sunday Night Fights isn't great, but if this goes well tonight, I'd be glad to continue doing this going forward. But anyways, this imbalance is 6 right now in the CSA's favor. Artillery-wise, though, CSA has 7. The Union has 17. So that imbalance being 5 already, add 10. That's 15 infantryman imbalance in favor of the CSA side. So Union have capped C already. We'll kind of explain the rules and why I started kind of late in this fight. But before we get into that, frontline reporters today, CSA, you have Twista from the 7th Louisiana, and then from your Union side, you have Snow Cactus from the 65th Illinois. So very appreciative of those views. So the rules work where skirmishers can move out at 45, which is what you're seeing right now, a little skirmish engagement going on. And the regular infantry, which is everyone else, and both of our frontline reporters, are normal infantry, and so they can't move out until the 42-minute mark, and they can quick time only until the 40-minute mark, in which they can start double quicking and sprinting. Now, the skirmishers can start fighting at 45, but they cannot cap points until that 42-minute mark. So that's why you saw, or rather see, this initial engagement between Union and CSA skirmishers. Union artillery is located here as well by the C point. CSA arty is located by that B point. You can see them over there. I think it's 41:30. I might be wrong on that exactly when artillery can start shooting, but I'm sure the more I cover this and the more things that you all point out to me, we can figure this beautiful thing out. So, conquest for this map, Towering Trunks. Union has the advantage at the C point, whereas CSA has an advantage at the B point. Now, at A point is kind of in the middle, Union getting there first though. But this map overall is favored to CSA because that B point is heavily favored towards CSA. It is so far away from where Union are. Whereas A and C, CSA can kind of get there quickly. Not as quick as Union, but it's a lot quicker than
west.
Union pace to get to that B point. So it'll be interesting to see how this game mode works. If you don't know how Conquest works, whoever has a majority of the flagpoles, which right now Union's up by 1 flag, they will start dealing a ticket drain on the CSA because they're up by a flag. If Union was up by 2 flags, it would be 2 flagpoles worth. However, if each side has 1, which we'll probably see soon when CSA caps that B point, the flags cancel each other out. So if each side has 1 point capped, nobody's losing tickets. So Union's dealing 2 flagpoles worth of damage. They have A. It looks like they have it pretty much under control. CSA seems like they're sending some groups to B, which you can see them capping in the distance because that B text is slowly getting more red. But CSA is pressuring the C point like crazy. 3rd Kentucky pushing left. You see 7th South Carolina in the center. Going over back to the main force here, you have 7th LA, A and B. And then looks like Archers Brigade, more 7th South Carolina is over on this front. So they're trying to make a big effort to the C point. They already have some guys decapping. A couple Archer Brigade guys. Looks like they get that decap. So flags aren't dealing damage to anyone. On the other side of this, you have the Union artillery, which is bringing huge numbers. You got 5th Corps with 8th Connecticut. You see the 2nd U.S. Sharps, 33rd Kentucky, Midwest Brigade. So they're contesting this, and this point's interesting. It's in the middle of an open field, as you can see. So whoever's trying to take the point is going to have a very hard time with the amount of fire that's going to be going down on that point. But it looks like Midwest Brigade was sent outward. Remember, they can't communicate via a Steam chat or the in-game text chat. They have to communicate by talking and sending runners. So if you're a little confused why the Union side here at A is not pushing B, it's because they don't necessarily know what's going on. So a very quick start already. Union is retaking that C point. The groups that did cap at B are starting to make their way to the C point. It is, let's see, 33rd Virginia and 27th, so most of Stonewall Brigade, if not all of Stonewall Brigade, was assigned with that task. So, Union almost capping that point. It's not fully capped. And it looks like 3rd Kentucky might have started making moves to A. So this is going to be hard for CSA to take, similar to how it's kind of hard for Union to take this point. CSA could just charge in the open field and get on that cap. They could also flank around the woods. This is inbounds, but barely. And then hit the Union here on the side. That is another possibility. Wipe your opponent and then move in for that cap, and then you can set up a nice little defensive spot. Zooming over back to this A point, I don't know if these Union guys are going to try to make a break for B. Usually that's the only way I think Union can win this map. Because right now Union has A and C, and they are winning, even if you look at that tickets. CSA is down by a considerable amount, but if CSA gets that C point,
let's go.
It's going to be hard for Union to kind of win. Union needs to send a group to B to make CSA kind of be like, oh crap, we have to defend B, because you can see they're not defending B at all, whereas Union's kind of forced to defend both A and C. So CSA is going to have a lot more manpower hitting that C point, and they definitely outnumber Union there. So I think Union needs to send some groups to B, even if they decap it. Throw some chaos. 3rd Kentucky's getting overwhelmed.
Hello, new friends.
Now, Union can win if they don't go for B. I just think it's a lot harder for Union to win if they don't go for B, which we might be seeing a movement here. 3rd Kentucky's flag going down. That's pretty huge. CSA making a break for C. Going across the open field. It's definitely possible they have the manpower to just thrust everybody in there.
Yeah, no bayonets, Tennessee. Unfix your bayonets if you have one on.
And thank you, Savage, for pointing that out. That is another rule I forgot to mention. No bayonets until the 30-minute mark. Similar to the historical rules event. So, CSA decap C. Artillery gets a nice little shot there. Some of these A and B guys are charging the Union Arty Midwest Brigade, counter-charging. The few guys that are in this charge here. It looks like Union might be going for a nice flank here instead of going for B. Again, even sending like a small skirmisher detachment. I don't know if skirmish can do that. I could look in the rule set once we get a little break in the battle. Although the cool part about Conquest and Contention is there's normally isn't a break in the fighting, especially when you have this many people on the server. How deep are they gonna go? Oh my goodness, this flank is crazy. 7th LA sees what's up, turns around, but they're just outnumbered. A and B, the Stonewall Brigade get hit in the flank.
Dogs, hold on the
Hold, boys, hold.
A bonk off has begun.
No one here.
D-reform, D-reform. On the line, independent fire front, braces.
You took your sword out, didn't even get a hit in.
No one here.
Dumbass.
Back onto the line.
Guys, press T, press T.
Hold it.
Spam T,
Come, boys,
spam T.
hold. My bad, Christian Fun. Hold.
Fuck you.
The charge just kind of stopped. They're just kind of sitting and look at each other.
That's a whole line. That's a whole line.
So when you have your bayonet on, it takes 2 stabs to kill someone. When you bonk somebody, it takes 3 hits to kill them. Where's that guy? Oh. I don't know if he hit that shot. Anyways, cutting back to the point here. Looks like Midwest and 2nd U.S. Sharps are trying to decap. 7th Tennessee pushing out, trying to prevent that decap from happening. I guess it's not fully capped, but I guess they're still decapping. CSA are going to prevent that, and they're going to start probably waving that flag and raising it up.
Make sure you don't get hit.
Keep running back and forth.
So, first Maryland there, getting a lot of pressure. However, 3rd Kentucky knows the general area where they were at. Also, when you die, you can see where everyone is on the map, and so at least your friendlies, not the enemies. That'd be insane. But 3rd Kentucky is going to roll up behind them. But moving this direction right now, you got 8th Connecticut and 14th Indiana starting to push up, and they're hitting some 14th Tennessee guys there. Union's not really defending A, and that makes sense. I mean, they do have the 65th Illinois here. They don't have a flag. There is some CSA moving behind them. 20th Georgia. So they're going to have a nice little battle there. I don't know if 20th has their flag, but here comes 3rd Kentucky with their charge.
No, there's none of your left!
Really, these
There's none of your left! Wipe those sons of bitches! Beat them to death!
Found you.
Oh, friendly.
So they are going to get that wipe there. Very good wipe. So
Reform on my line!
that ticket gap is getting closer. Union's still ahead though. And 20th Georgia has taken the scenic route to get to that A point, which they're probably going to be successful in doing that. Union will be able to see that they're decapping because that dark blue that you see on that A, it should start turning into more of a light blue once Jumbo starts this decap. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. He was on the wrong.
I got it.
Never mind to the never mind. He's going to decap.
Right here, spread out independent.
There he goes.
Yankee. I want 360-degree coverage. Owl situation.
So, CSA's up 1 flagpole. They're dealing 1 flagpole worth of damage to the Union right now. It's about to be 2 if Union doesn't decap, and it looks like they're trying to do that again. Some CSA look like they're going to go around that flank Midwest Brigade, moving out here, trying to decap again. It's funny how both sides are like sending groups out to keep this point decapped. Or tapped, depending on the side. Look at that. So CSA is dealing 2 flagpoles worth of damage to Union right now. 65th, they're going to start moving over here. 20th Georgia had a flag. CSA could have won this game, but you can understand why 20th doesn't have a flag.
Independent fire. Independent fire.
Independent fire. Watch our right. Watch our right, Canada.
I got the light, boys. Just focus flat.
Good couple shots there from 65th, getting that officer. That's a good kill. Officers are going to be important in these engagements, but the problem is 65th doesn't have a flag. Looks like Union decaps the C point. CSA is going out again. Union did not try to retake. CSA doesn't have a flag out here that I can see.
Swing right, get to the artillery, go to the artillery.
And Union's first to go. CSA bringing that flag out. Rage 6745 bringing that flag out. Starting to cap that again for CSA. That's the thing. 65th Illinois, they don't have a flag for Union. So Union, I don't know if those main spawns have a flag. We'll probably notice soon if they do. It looks like 20th Georgia got beaten back by the 65th Illinois. CSA dropped to engage. Union retreating. I'm guessing they're pulling back. Maybe to go to A. They got 27th Virginia, little neighbors there. CSA got that C point, so now they're doing 2 flagpoles worth of damage. It looks like they're heading to that A point to try to cap it. And that's what I mean is this is a hard map for Union to win. You saw how one tiny 20th Georgia relative to everything else. You got like 10 guys. You had a tiny group move to A. They capped, or decapped rather. They decapped, and look how many Union guys are going back to that A point to try and secure it or retake it. It's a lot. And if Union sent a tiny group to B, they could do the very same thing. But instead, they're trying to defend the 2 points that they captured at the beginning with their team splitting. But CSA put all their manpower at C. Union responded in kind by sending all their guys over here, except for 65th. And then 20th just rolled up and got that A, decapped that A point. So this was a, I think, unfortunate from Union. Union could still pull this back. They got plenty of time. First LAB is trying to flank around, but they need to send a group to B. Somebody.
in the corner, boys. Press
The
T.
third of a morale stage difference. Union still has not capped that A point. Did 8th Connecticut not head to that point? That's first. Yeah, 8th Connecticut. Seriously, where's the Union flag? Why are they not sending a flag to... Okay, there it is. That took a while. I guess
Yeah,
the
no, just
infantry
step
went
again.
this way and the flag was carried to A.
There you
But
go.
it's
And then you can go back to
like,
press
ooh.
T.
That'd be mind-boggling stupid to not send a flag to that point. So, Union's at least going to stop that bleed rate a little.
Oh my god, I'm ashamed.
Rip to the 7th South Carolina.
How rude! Rude, 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 rude.
How's he still alive? Yep.
Good shot, damn.
So, CSA still up by 1 flagpole's worth. They're up by half a morale stage and tickets as well. To win this game mode, you obviously hit your opponent in the last stand, their final morale stage, and knock them down and kill all of them. Or you have to be in a higher morale stage than your opponent. So if the game ended right now, it'd be a draw. Even though CSA's winning on tickets, they're still both engaged. So you got to be winning this game by a morale stage or more. That's definitely possible. The longer Union kind of sits around here and waits. I know they've been trying to get at that C point, which they're trying to send a small force again, but it hasn't been working. Looks like CSA group is going to that A point again. Union doesn't have that defended. Union's still not sending anybody to that B point. Like, CSA is outplaying Union strategy-wise here. And it's showing. I appreciate that Union is not bunching up on that flagpole. You'll see teams when they want to take the point, they will collapse on the point and all blump up there. Imagine this wide CSA, oh, and right as I say that they do it, but this whole CSA line is shooting at one tiny little clump of guys. They're probably going to get a hit. So, some Union are trying to get a flank and push a little up on the side, but they're not going to make much momentum here. Yeah, I appreciate the temp, but they're just outnumbered. So you got some Union hitting the other side of that as well. But CSA's about to get a whole morale stage ahead. And look at that, they did it again. Union down 2 points of contention again.
Super close to popping out right in these woods. Keep firing,
But Union does get the C point at least. Do they have a flag? Nope. Do they have a flag over here? I'm guessing they don't. Union has nobody at A. This is... I mean, CSA is playing this map exactly as you should. CSA charging out to retake and defend this point.
Sorry to stop you.
Union will drop the taking losses in a second.
Flag is up, keep it up, buddy. Oh!
Don't push, don't push.
Another go.
Come back.
That flag up and return it back to the line.
Union actually holding for a while in that corner. They're starting to maybe gain a little momentum here as well. I mean, zooming out here, Union has the numbers advantage. They have their whole team, Union does. CSA lost a lot trying to charge out there, especially with those arty shots. It seems Union's starting to pull off on this corner, so they don't see it profitable.
That wasn't us, by the way.
Yeah, what the hell? Okay, you got it, you got it. Alright.
What's your name?
So, there it is again.
There we go.
Union's still not... Union's sending no one to A like they're sending no one to B. This kind of hurts to watch.
You want to go east and try to flank them? Where are you headed?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. You never came.
Go in there. I just spawned back in.
Oh, okay, my
I've been
bad.
dead
My
for a
bad.
minute and a half. No, that's my bad.
Hey,
So, it's 2/3 of a morale stage difference right now. That gap
Second, hey,
doesn't appear to be changing. Union's still not contesting A.
I'm the one leading
I haven't sent anyone. Are they talking
hey,
about
can
it?
you guys, all of bottom A and B, can you guys go to A point and cap it? Because there's like no CSA there and we don't have
Yeah, we
flags.
can. Yeah, we can.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Irish, they told you we're going east.
Yeah, we're going east.
On ghost, on ghost.
Obviously, part of that too is going to be the communication of both sides, or the officers on each side. I don't know if Union didn't want to overreact, because each individual officer, if I see, oh my goodness, CSA's about to cap. I don't know if Union is afraid of overreacting, which is why nobody went. Because I guarantee you, maybe one of those officers was like, oh, we lost the point. I don't want to overreact with my guys and send them to this point, because if the other officers start doing that, then we'll overreact as a team, and CSA will be able to control C and B a lot easier. So they didn't go. Who knows? But regardless, CSA did bring a flag to A. I didn't think they'd do it. Who's it? McGee here. So 3rd Kentucky, they brought their flag over. And this round, I think, is going to be a wrap. In order for the Union to win at this point, or at least keep the round going, they have to decap and recap a point. Which, doing one of those things takes 30, 40 seconds. And you don't get a lot of time with that 3-minute counterattack time, so... Union making a break for that C point. They're also going to A. I think they have a flag at A. 5th New Hampshire trying to decap at C there. Going over to A. CSA should try to defend this a little tighter, I think. See, 2nd U.S. Sharps and Midwest Brigade, they have a flag. If 20th Georgia... Oh, I don't see him. I guess that's what happens when you look in the woods. But if 20th Georgia prevents the decap and retaking of the point, that can be huge. 3rd Kentucky's turning that way as well. 1.5 minutes left on the clock. Honestly, if I'm CSA, I might charge this. Because you're up by a lot of tickets. You can bleed a lot of tickets. So if you lose this, it's not the end of the world. But you could end the match now. Maybe try to do that. You could also, again, try to just outshoot
Get a flag ready. Let's go. Get a flag up.
them and make sure they don't cap. So, oh, the counterattack ended? Interesting. Okay. I've never seen this before. Normally a team has to... What?
Alright, you know what to do. Tap F twice and then run back.
There's no way that happened. What the heck? I've never seen that before. I mean, regardless, CSA was up by 3 flagpoles for a while, and that's going to kill Union tickets. So this, I mean, it's a morale stage and a half difference right now. I have never seen that. So I want to... Normally, you need, to, as I mentioned, you need to decap and retake the point, but Union decapped 2 of the points, and it ended the counterattack. Which is interesting. So, Union's got A. They're about to get C. So, they're going to start dealing a ticket drain on CSA. But I don't know how long that's going to last with the whole CSA team basically reformed and Union kind of got battered trying to take that point.
Get that flag down.
I need to ask about that.
Get it down, get it down.
Cover me, cover me, cover me. I'm getting it down.
Oh shit. Oh shit again.
Get up! Get up! Get the flag up! Don't stand in the pole. Don't stand in the pole.
It's fucking already, guys. Right out. Right out.
Get that flag down. One guy needs to stand in the pole.
I've almost got it. I've almost got it.
West of 33rd, west of 33rd. 3 guys on flag.
They got fucking something.
Alright, I'll see if I get a response. Probably won't, but we'll see. Union's contesting A with a little more guys this time, it looks like.
Hey, fire, is that CSA? Right there. Just hold on and shoot.
Yeah, hey, tell my shit, rebels, you've got an air.
So, let's see. You got 8th Connecticut here, 5th Corps, 2nd U.S. Sharps, and then Midwest Brigade. They're over here at A. Looks like CSA took that C point back. That's no surprise there. 3rd Kentucky, 14th Tennessee, and 20th Georgia. They're over here. Looks like Union's trying to pursue. And they're just shooting across the open field on that front, so...
And it's not light him up. Shoot him, 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 shoot him. Just shoot him here, just shoot him here.
So trying to put a little pressure on this side, potentially get that flag that CSA's got. You can see it's running away, as it should. As it should.
They're charging, please!
Brace. Oh yeah. God damn it. I'm sorry, Lee.
Alright, I was just told that, yeah, if you neutralize 2 of the points, it ends. I mean, we saw that, and clearly that's the case. I've never seen that before. It's surprising. So, we need to fix the War Rights tutorial video that we posted. So, I mean, at this point, Union, the only way they're going to win is if they cap all 3 points. And win off a counterattack. I mean, they got to be up 2-3 flag goals for the remainder of this match to catch back up. But they're not sending anyone to B. They still have it. I mean, CSA's been doing it to you the whole game. So I don't know why Union is not doing the same, per se. They're not even really contesting C as well, so...
Alright, 65th, dig into the snake rail here.
Hey, 65th off to the right. 65th off to the right. 65th off to the right, boys.
Maryland, all the way east.
Maryland, adjust to the east. To the east, Maryland.
Go east, gentlemen, go east.
Looks like, yeah, so Union seems to be holding that A point. I mean, just some skirmishes going on. You have some Union moving up to go on that flank. It's probably the 8th Connecticut group there. Yep. CSA looks like they're sending a few guys out to do a flank again. A and V this time.
We're going for it. We need the fucking...
That's like four fucking short people.
The southeast moving east.
Permission to fire?
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, 65th, keep going, keep going, let's go.
Maryland, let's move.
So I mean this match, it's looking like within the next few minutes, Union is just gonna drop to last stand, and that's gonna be the end of this round. But Union as a team look like they're making an effort to try to flank around CSA and maybe secure this point, and then leech off to B if they win, which we'll see if they do.
Battle line, brace.
We got a pinch! We got a pinch!
Right side!
Maryland, get back in the line! Maryland, get back in the line!
Union securing that corner. CSA is very spread out along this kind of alleyway. I don't know if you want to call it that, but Union's got that corner. CSA is about to go down to taking losses.
Company C, go to C point! Company C, go to C point!
So Union just hit the corner, and now they're...
Let's go, boys!
I don't know why they're trying to get the C point back from this corner. CSA, you're putting yourself really close to CSA and running very close in front of their lines, unless the rest of your team's going to collapse. Actually, it looks like they're going to go to B. Hello. Maybe, or they're going to flank around. One of the two. My guess is they're gonna flank around because Union seem Union does not want to go to that B point. So they're behind CSA lines right now. Some of the guys might see it. You know, they're starting to turn around, but they're kind of gone already. There they go.
Oh, behind us, Spanish!
Get him! Behind us! Kill them all! Brace! Behind!
This will hit both sides down to the next stage, I assume.
Break, reload, and brace. What's up, man?
Maybe. Wow, Union won that pretty decisively. And there they go. So, if a Union guy dies, they don't come back. If someone was dead, when they hit last stand, they respawn, which is why you got a big wave over there. So, in order for CSA to win this, they have to basically kill all but 3 people on the Union team, which trying to find all those people on a big map like this can take some time.
Focus on C
Shoot
point.
at that C point. Shoot at that C point.
CSA's up by 2 home morale stages right now. What a win from them. Union's trying to cap C. Steeler getting a couple kills there. A lot of CSA actually moving out from main spawn right now. Did they lose a flag in the process? I mean, they didn't. Maybe they just... Now they won at A. So... I don't know. I don't know why so many responded. Maybe just the wipe and the charge from over here. They lost the flag and then they picked it up a little later.
Brace,
So CSA hold that.
Get that flag up, get that flag up.
We don't need a hole, we just need to get points.
CSA decapped at A point. 33rd Kentucky about to die out as Evans and Shovel or Chovel getting some nice flanks in there. Evans is popping off with the pistol. Lockmere moving into a... Oh, no. Lockmere died. Imperial and J Hunter left. Evans with his sword. Imperial just gave up his life. Evans dies. J Hunter wins the day. Union going to win this battle. CSA capping that A point. And CSA is contesting the final point of contention here. At C.
On point. What are you doing chasing a single goddamn flag? It's useless.
Union, most respawns are moving to the C point here. Union already popping some good shots out there. If CSA does cap this point, they have to hold it for 3 minutes still. They cap off 3 points, that's just how long the counterattack is. CSA is a little weak over here, so Union could get some flags.
Keep telling.
Blow your head off real quick. Hey, bro, blow your head off. Let me blow your head off real quick.
Go away, go away.
Watch out, get that flag. Get that flag. Get that flag.
Pay your taxes.
You need to leave me alone.
Get that flag. Stuff. I got you, man.
Union winning that charge pretty well. They got one. I assume that's a CSA flag. Did some? Oh my god! Who picked up the flag on Union? Roach, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why did you pick that up when you're in last stand? No one else could spawn in. Could have been And Union decap A. Yeah, I think you could see Snow Cactus doing it up on top, which he's not dead.
You out of tell where you at?
Get that flag raised!
Oh man, you died pretty, boy.
So 3rd Kentucky going to get that flag right back up. You got CSA spawns moving back in, collapsing on the point. Union slowly but surely running out of men on the field. It's just the few scattered remains of the Union Army.
How many of those do you have? Go, Crip! Oh, Crip! What the fuck?
much. Who's this guy?
Canada does not like how many Union artillery shots that they have, so
Come on.
they're gonna take a few more of those. Union's wiped at A. They're pretty much wiped over here at C, except for the artillery. If they charge into them, the round will probably be over. What are they doing at main spawn over here? They got their nice, pretty lines over there.
Space it out, space it out.
Get that flag up, get that flag up, get that flag up. Tennessee, shift it to the left right here. Just stand up. Make sure you're
Throw a
standing.
canister at them.
On that line, Tennessee, to my left, right here. Tennessee on this line. One man per dot, independent fire on the state
Artie's
fence.
charging in.
The flag! You had 6 guns over there, now you just gave it up.
Get out of here. I said get out of here.
And that's it. So, I mean, this is a CSA bias map to an insane degree. The only chance you have as Union is if you send a small group to contest that B point, and Union did not do that at all. I mean, it's like playing the round where CSA has one flagpole automatically capped and Union can't do anything about it. It's like that. And so when both sides are fighting over the 2 remaining points when CSA has one flagpole already, it's hard to win as Union. It's definitely possible, but it's very, very hard. So I think that's the biggest takeaway from this. But well done, CSA. Very good win. We will see you all shortly here for round number 2. And here we are with round number 2. Server pop. We're almost at a full server. That's a sight I haven't seen in a hot second. Imbalance is 3 towards CSA side. Artillery-wise, CSA is 10. Union has 16, resulting in an overall imbalance of 10 infantry towards the CSA side. And it's crazier when you consider that CSA artillery has okay shots at B. They're moving the artillery, looks like, up here on this hill to kind of get a better shot. But Union already is kind of further away at C. So, much harder shots to contest over that center point, which is really where your C thing. CSA's got the A point. Union there has the C point. The middle point, CSA has already. When you look at this map, Union can get to this middle point quicker. However, remember the rule sets where infantry can't move out until the 42-minute mark and they can only quick time until the 40-minute mark. However, skirmishers move out at 45 and they can cap that point at the 42-minute mark, which is what they've done. Now, this is similar to last map in a sense. However, this still favors, I don't know, I think it favors Union, but Union always seem to lose this map because they fumble this middle point. The middle point, it's kind of even overall. It looks like a baseball diamond, if that's the proper word for it. But the thing is, it's in the middle of an open field. Both sides are going to surround it. You'll see CSA generally take the snake fence because they're coming from this general direction. And then the Union, on the contrary, are going to take this snake fence and then maybe this straight fence because that's where Union infantry is coming from. And so they'll just sit on the outside and just shoot at each other. And then when someone moves into the point, the other team just completely slaughters them. And it always seems to be CSA doing it. I don't understand it. Especially if Union gets that point first, but that's not the case tonight. So we got a couple seconds until everyone can start double quicking and sprinting. But most of the Union team is heading to C, which is an interesting decision. Because remember, that's the point that's biased to them. They might be trying to make an effort for A, which you'll see Union either go through the corn here, go through this woods here to the A point, or they will run into the woods this side and try to flank around the far side. If we look at this A point, I think it's one of the most unique points of contention in the game. It's inside this little railroad cut. It's just so unique. And you'll see pipe fall to die damage too. Fall to die damage. That's a new way to say things. Anyways, die to fall damage. I can't even lead. That's a fall to die damage. That's hilarious. So the CSA has got a good few amount of guys here at the B point. Looking who's contesting here. You have 3rd Kentucky, 14th Tennessee. Let me guess, 20th Georgia's here in the proximity. Look at that, there they are. So looks like those 3 groups for CSA have been kind of sticking together. They're contesting that B point. Rest of CSA making their way through this wood line. On the contrary side, we're flying in circles here. Union's getting charged out here. Hello. By some A and V guys. Which they're charging out 2nd U.S. Sharps, Midwest Brigade there. Not a whole lot of Union contesting this. You got 33rd Kentucky going around the side too. It seems Union doesn't even want to fight over B. They hate the B point. 5th New Hampshire circling around this side. Looks like they're just trying to harass CSA already. But this really looks like Union hates the B point. They only want the A and C point. While CSA, they're more open to the B point. And they're using that to their advantage. So, Union's starting to throw some shots into this A point. It's going to be a harder point to take just because it's in that little valley. CSA perked up on both sides, able to shoot down onto the point. Granted, Union would probably charge one of those sides out before going in, but for now, they're just sitting. Because remember, no bayonets until that 30-minute mark.
Prepare for volley, brace for volley, get behind cover if you're not.
Also, you can see a lot of these Union guys here
Just
have
wait.
Mississippi's.
Everybody out on this, up here, sprint up on me.
They are short
Sprint up, take aim to your front, take aim. Fire wheel. Fall right to cover.
That was a good volley there. Granted, a lot of shots thrown by 8th Connecticut against the Stonewall Brigade. They did miss. A lot of you are actually alive. It looked like they would have gotten a lot of hits, but I guess that's not the case. So, you can see those Union guys, they have the Mississippi. It's a shorter gun. It is terrible in melee because it's shorter. You can't hit somebody as far away as you would hope to hit. But 20th Georgia looks like they shifted over here now. They're getting some nice shots on there. Where's the rest of the Union team? They're still sitting further back. Union actually maybe making a push to be... Oh, they're turning towards A. Oh my goodness, they just got... The center of their line got destroyed. I think 3rd Kentucky and 14th Tennessee up there got some good shots. 7th LA getting hit hard, pretty much outnumbered, so they got to fall back there.
Battle line here, battle line here, battle line here! Facing southwest.
Union charging or getting really close. CSA are moving behind for that flank there. Looks like it's 5th Alabama, 1st LEB, and 7th South Carolina hitting 8th Connecticut, 14th Indiana very hard. So many bushes. We love the bushes here. And 5th Alabama's getting some shots on some of those retreating guys. Union getting destroyed there and in tickets already. I mean, this is a curb stomping already. Looks like CSA collapsed, reinforcing where 7th LA was. With some 7th LA guys, and they're able to take that back. So, CSA acting in perfect unison. So, this is oh my goodness. CSA, they're not sending anyone to C, which Union's lightly defending. Granted, they have a lot of guys here on Artie that could probably kill all of them before doing anything. I mean, they're operating 6 guns right now for 16 guys. That's about 3 guys per gun. There could be an event rule. That's a lot of guys. Anyways, Midwest Brigade, 33rd Kentucky. They are moving to decap.
Right here, second.
And you do have some CSA here to contest. Is that already active? Yes, it is. They answered my question for me. And it looks like they're going to be able to decap. They do have a flag up there, so they could cap again. Looks like you got a tiny little charge going on over here between 5th New Hampshire and 7th Tennessee.
Oh, what's up, boys? Come here!
Let's go.
And they get that decap, which is good, but you got a lot of CSA focused on this way. And even if Union gets this cap, Union's not going to stay in the middle of the open field. They're going to retreat. You can see they're battered and beaten. And this large CSA force is just going to be able to run and take this point. I don't know. I can understand Union sending a group or 2 in the woods to distract a lot of the CSA, but Union's committing a lot of their team at an A point that is very easy to defend for CSA. Union's not even going to get this point capped.
I'm hitting you on it.
Oh, they got it. Wow.
You get this shit down on my flagpole.
So Union's going to deal a little ticket. You know what's crazy? CSA, they haven't even taken any casualties yet. Look at those tickets. The start and ends of the morale stages, ticket-wise, it's like the bar is longer than what we see. And so, and when a team hits a new morale stage, they barely go down, even if they like get in a big charge or something. So, I don't get the Union strat for trying to head at A. The thing is, too, is that you have to know the longer you sit and shoot while your opponent has more flagpoles capped, you're just losing tickets off the rip. So you got to be aggressive in charge. I don't get the point for sitting back and shooting so much. I know it's a really hard defensive position. It's really hard for Union to break it, but you're losing tickets regardless. You're either sitting there shooting and losing tickets from being down a flagpole, or you're in a massive charge trying to take the point, and you're losing tickets. You're losing tickets regardless, so you need to charge to at least have a chance at stopping the opponent, which is CSA here, to have a additional flagpole lead. 7 South Carolina getting charged out. Union as a whole is charging. They're splitting up into 2, though, as CSA is kind of spread out in the woods here, which is going to be great for Union, who's much more together. But these few CSA groups are pulling some of those Union guys away from the main point of the charge, which is straight towards A, I'm pretty sure. So even though CSA is spread out, it could cause some confusion among Union, but I think Union has so many guys it's not going to matter. Might just delay the inevitable, if anything.
Yeah, rally right there.
Oh shit.
Brace, retreat, forward,
Oh shit, Yankees incoming, boys.
Take him out, boys. Regroup. On ender, on the line. Regroup.
So Union get a clean wipe there. Some CSA on the top left of your side of your screen falling back. CSA's up by 2/3 of the morale stage right now. Union trying to reform, giving CSA a chance to buckle down. Again, Union has a clear advantage now. A lot of CSA's attention is driven towards B because of that decamp we saw, which is what we should have seen last round from Union. Like, look how few Union guys are here, and look how many CSA moved over. It's what we seen from last round. When CSA, 20th Georgia, decapped A, Union overreacted the first time in trying to get that point back. So, Union has a window here. The longer they take, though, to get to this A point, CSA is going to realize what's happening because they eventually get the communication to the CSA at B, and they're going to move over, and it's going to be a lot harder for Union to take. So, granted, Union doesn't know that they have a clear advantage at this A point right now, so they're just trying to play it safe, make sure they're organized, which you can't blame them for. If Union gets way too spread out, that'll fail. Bad regardless. So, you got Stonewall Brigade and A and B trying to hold on these rocks here. A little further left here, you got 1st LAB. I see it's mostly 5th Alabama. Might be 1st LAB too. Oh my goodness, rip Stonewall and A and B.
Eat my dick!
Union sweeping through. They get one CSA flag. Bagel trying to get out with the other flag. He's not going to be able to. Union has a clear road to that A point. CSA still not moving from that B point. 7th LA is over here. I mean, when... Oh, Union's going to turn and make sure they wipe 7th LA.
This is my land. Get out here.
You got CSA respawns moving into A right now. You have some CSA going to C. It looks like they had some attempt at decapping, but it looks like Union at least held that off. So Bayonet's now live. Union collapsing on that A point. Finally, it's either charging out one of the sides here. They might be charging out both sides here.
Watch out, shoot those guys across the road.
It's just a little death area if you let the other team sit on top and shoot you down. So, good team push from Union. Props to Midwest, 33rd Kentucky, and 2nd U.S. Sharps for distracting a lot of the CSA. It was a little surprising CSA didn't move back from that because a lot of CSA was defending A. They went to B, and they stayed there, even though they saw most of the Union contesting A, and not a whole lot contesting B. And Union's picked CSA apart.
Take this, you scallywag!
You piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you.
So Union decapped that A point, winning more on charges here. CSA looks strung out. I mean, the defenses here got beat. It looks like some of those groups that were holding at B moved over here to A, but they just got defeated in detail. A lot of that CSA now moving out at their main spawn, mostly heading straight down the railroad tracks here.
Yeah, but well, no, he was boy howdy and he was fine.
So Union now has a flag advantage. We'll see how CSA wants to try to retake. I assume they're going to try to do the same thing Union did and hit one of these sides. Honestly, Union's making a break for B, and I like it a lot. If Union can hold at A, I don't know how long they'll be able to hold just because it's so close to CSA spawn. But you got Midwest Brigade trying to make a break for B now.
They're in the southwest. Body block.
Are we at 350? Oh, it's so close to 350. They got a flag up here too. Union mostly backing off at least the center road. Are they? How far are they going to pull back? Union kind of pulling off the point a ways. They're giving it back to CSA. It looks like they're going to B. I can hear one of the frontline reporters. They're gonna make a break for B and try to take it. Midwest Brigade's on there. They're getting charged out though. Get it about halfway decapped, maybe a little more than that. 3/4 of the way decapped.
We fucked their shit up.
They're gonna lose the flag.
They're charging from the northeast.
33rd Kentucky gonna try to go in and make this happen. CSA are sweeping through now. Union team has abandoned the A point and they're going for B now, which I guess is a fine move. By Union taking this A point, CSA is now completely focused on that. It gives Union the opportunity to hit B, which they're mass charging right now. Now, if Union caps this B point, Union can play a defensive game. It is totally possible to win as Union just holding B and C, but you've got to play smart. Union still got plenty of time to take this match back.
Sorry, Ramrod. Keep going.
So CSA get that A point back. Union, though, is winning at B. You saw a big old regiment moving to that cap, which is why we're not looking at that. First LAB is charging in here now.
Brace on the line. Come on, boys, rally.
CSA making a little progress, but the guys who decapped B moving up to assist, and that'll help a lot. CSA at that A point, they're starting to make a move to the B point. They're going to hit Union on their side. You also have Holcomb Legion getting some nice shots. Oh no, Union reflex.
Maryland, right. Get out of here. Northeast boy.
It's just you, buddy. It's just you. I'm running, Ronald.
So CSA's got a footprint back here. CSA is about to hit engage. Union almost down to taking losses.
Have fun.
No, I'm gonna
Have
make
fun.
it. I made it.
Have fun.
Good
I'm
luck.
not gonna hurt you.
Good luck.
Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.
You can't kill when you're out of line, which is why they weren't shooting at each other. Also, that's just a funny moment. So Union's got the B point. You got two flags down. It looks like one CSA. I think they're both CSA. So, looks like Holcomb's got pushed out by 8th Connecticut at 14th. Now, Union has an opportunity. They're down by almost a whole morale stage. If they play this smart, they can win this game. They have C. They need to obviously have guys defend that point, because I'm sure CSA, like they did last round, is going to send some guys to SC. It wouldn't surprise me, but Union's got to get back here and defend this point quickly, which they're kind of close. You have a lot of Union moving out towards C, though. Good move here from 20th and some Stonewall Brigade guys.
Independent parts to the east, boys. Independent parts to the east. Body block. Body block.
Body block, body block.
Staying on the east side.
Body
Shoot
block.
them, motherfuckers, along the fence. To the east.
So Union moving back up here. It's 8th Connecticut and 33rd Kentucky. But CSA has the field right now. Union over here charging artillery. They're getting picked apart.
Just jump. Get up and over. Get up and over.
First LAB is back. They want that ground. So they're going to get their flag too. Man. It looked promising for Union for a few minutes here, but CSA just took it right back. I mean, a lot of Union are heading to C right now. I don't know if they thought something was there, but they're sitting at C. And Stonewall Brigade charged forward. They got 33rd Kentucky. Jeez, Union tonight is just getting curb stomped. Holy humanity.
Watch that corn.
In the corn, in the corn.
Clark!
But Union's kind of formed up. CSA hasn't capped the point yet. Union still has kind of a chance to contest this, but it's going to be really hard when CSA's got basically their full team up here. CSA lightly defending the A point. Looks like, yeah, look at that. There's another CSA group going around the far side, going to decap. 7 South Carolina trying to get a nice little flank here. And CSA's got that B point. So Union is, again, losing tickets. It's like 65th Illinois is moving out to maybe decap, but 5th Alabama's still kind of there.
Come here, you pick those fuck.
Anyways, circling back to the C point. What do we got here? A and V guys. I don't. It looks like they might be just trying to charge the Artie out, which Artie has a gun or two faced this way.
Nah, they see us.
How far over can you go? What the heck? Why is that inbounds? CSA forcing Union now down to taking losses. That shot was short. Here we go. This is the type of charging we want to see. Oh, what a headshot. Gregor there.
Oh, jeez, Alpha.
Hey. Artillery prevails. So I guess they didn't work. Why is Union all bunched up at C right now? CSA sweeping through at B. It's probably a Union flag that's down. What is Union doing? I'm just... I don't know. Why are they all clumped up at C?
Oh, I'm right in front of you guys.
He was heading
to the northwest west last time I saw him.
He is looking what.
CSA has almost full control of the field right now. Midwest Brigade, 2nd U.S. Sharps are the only groups up here. And 5th New Hampshire that are like kind of contesting a CSA side right now. 5th Corps is pushing up here though. They're hitting Archer Brigade guys right now.
Yeah, you just got dropped, buddy. Good luck next time, bro.
Do you know how to brace?
7-3-4 right here. 7-3-4 on the fence.
Do you know how to brace for?
And it looks like CSA is holding. They got more reinforcements, A and V. I see some 14th Tennessee tags as well. And Union's coming in separate now. Like, part of 5th Corps went in, and now here comes the rest of them. I mean, Union still has the flags up, so they're still getting respawns.
Jump over, boy. Jump over.
Yeah, come get me. Come
I
get
mean,
me.
Union might be able to take this. I don't know. It's going to be close. They might do it, though. Union's starting to go up and over.
Get over here, basket. You're gonna die.
Yeah, it looks like Union's probably going to take this. They need that CSA flag. I know. They keep coming. The Union guys, they just keep coming. More Union reinforcements moving in now. And they're going to get a huge wipe there.
Company C, join the charge.
Up and over.
Hey, look at that guy to the behind.
Reason why I critique the not charging in together as a team. Imagine if that whole big group charged in at once and not as 2 separate groups. They could have won even more dominantly, but they still won in the end. This next CSA Alliance trying to hold this 7th LA. There's decoys with 3rd Kentucky.
Just get videos and get in
Can
there.
hear his voice.
Go left, watch out, decoys. I'm so sorry, diabetes. Hey, back up,
Come here, come here. Let me stab you too.
And
Let me stab
I like the
you.
Union aggression here.
And I'm stab you.
Get the
This is crazy.
You as well. Come here. Come here. You fucking missed. Let me stab you.
These
now.
high pop servers were made for conquest and
you're
contention.
dead. Oh, who else wants it? Oh, you missed again. I'll stab you.
This charge is starting to fizzle out here. Union kind of retreating, holding back on that corner. They kept their flag. CSA only lose 1 in the process. But that's a huge hold for CSA. Because that whole time they were dealing a ticket loss to Union via the flag. And then you have a couple skirmishers engaging up top here. Wow. But both sides got beat pretty bad there. I am intrigued to see the casualties at this point in the round when we watch the after action report.
Oh baby, oh baby. Rambo, easy points.
That's the 2 rebel flags in the open. Southwest, west.
Like we have enough.
So anyways, Union's continuing the pressure. Rip ended.
Soviet human wave charge. Go that way.
Union's just I like this. It's a complete opposite to what they were doing at the beginning. They're just trying to put an immense amount of pressure up, and they're starting to gain some ground, at least at B.
How will your names be remembered? Get your pussy ass back
Go to the northwest, boys. Go to the northwest. Fuck them up. Fuck them up. Fuck them up. Go,
So they're going to wipe that there. Union's making a push again. 2nd U.S. Sharps.
I got it.
Come on, fellas.
That's the 5th Corps guys as well.
Spread out, spread out, spread out.
Spread out.
CSA, a lot reforming. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen a 350-man battle in a while. This is crazy. Non-stop. Charging.
Serbian, you're
5th Corps, 8th Connecticut in particular are going to hit 7th LA here.
Hold the line.
Hey, wanna suck my penis? Hey, wanna suck my penis?
Get up here, get up here. Get this flag up over here. There's a flag down here.
So they are going to hold that charge off. CSA looked like they countercharged at the B point. Almost got decapped. 3rd Kentucky looks like they're the ones to do it, but Union's got a lot of firepower there. Hit him. Come on. Oh, McLovin's going to get him, though. Come on, McLovin. Oh, don't shoot. No, McLovin.
Boys, aren't you? Get off that flag! Get off of it!
So Union's going to at least decap, I'm guessing here. Maybe cap it. The question is, though, they're down approximately a morale stage and a half. Do they have enough time to catch back up? And I don't know. 5th New Hampshire charging some guys out over there. Looks like you got some CSA making an attempt for C, which, you know, Union's got so many guys on Artie that they can defend C on their own. It's kind of funny. It's like, normally I don't like that, but it can kind of make sense when you want to defend C. 8th Connecticut's trying to go for this corner. CSA's moving to meet. 7th Tennessee.
We're about to fucking shoot him. Let's go. Fucking shoot him.
I don't get this move from 8th Connecticut.
That's 3. That's 4.
3rd Kentucky is moving into collapse as well. They're going to get a good few wipes here. That's the thing, is that Union needs to be concentrated on capping the point, pulling back, waiting for CSA to then collapse on the point and just shoot the living crap out of them. Union does not need to charge CSA out, especially on their turf when you're down by a morale and a half stages right now. You just... Union's got to be really thinking about their tickets right now. 20th Georgia charging in behind 33rd Kentucky. And that's the thing. CSA can kind of waste tickets here and here. They can have a bad charge or two and still be in a great position.
Brace right.
See, here's the thing. You had Union trying to cap. They don't cap. CSA collapsing. And a lot of Union are trying to go for this flank. instead of trying to contest the very thing that's killed you this whole game. CSA being up a flag has killed you the whole game. So 3rd Kentucky, 7th Tennessee, Stonewall Brigade, 7th LA up here now for CSA in overwhelming numbers. I mean, CSA has been playing tonight perfectly on both rounds. The Union's playing very reactionary, and CSA is playing proactively. And I think that's really defined the two teams tonight. We've seen some moments of proactivity from Union, but most of it's been reactionary to what CSA does. And so they're always on the back foot. Granted, these two maps are not great for Union by any means. But can they still win them? Yes. So, but they're going to get a nice flank. There's like 4 CSA officers here.
Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree.
Oh, who killed the Christmas tree guy?
Behind you! And blind, and may all your...
So they're going to get a nice charge there. CSA is charging into tiny Union groups. They're probably going to win on that. And what did this charge accomplish? CSA is pulling back from B. And they're going to wipe these guys. Oh my goodness. Imagine if the caissons could blow up with that. If RD shells hit it. I mean, what did this charge accomplish? It got a good amount of kills on CSA. But CSA was able to retake B. And so you're losing tickets to flag.
Fuck yours, Charge. How do you feel?
Your charge, you dead. How do you feel?
Get that
flag. Get that fucking flag. Get that flag. We don't do this shit to be cool. This shit running our vein, homie. Tennessee, 7 Tennessee, 7 Tennessee, regroup on me. 7 Tennessee, regroup. Let's go.
That was beautiful. Yeah. CSA are getting some nice skirmishers going on here. Riggy Mortis getting some... Oh, rip him.
Here they come, Charge! Push it down! Push it down!
It's like normally I would critique 7th South Carolina for being out that far, but they charged some Union out there earlier. And also, again, CSA has tickets to burn. It's not the end of the world. CSA can afford losing tickets. It's like in chess, when you're down a piece or two, you can't afford trades. When you're up, you can afford the trades. And even maybe a loss or two. But it looks like 20th Georgia, again, doing the glorious work of decapping the opponent's home base. Union Artie is going to charge him out. Praise be.
Come here. Let me tickle your butthole. Come here.
Suck my nuts, you fat fucking rebel cock.
Boy,
I
let me
crave
tickle that
blood.
butthole with my sword.
I crave blood.
I'm gonna touch
Blood.
you, rebel boy.
Blood.
Touch me first.
Oh no.
They kill that officer. There you go.
And 20 Georgia winning that. Rip the artillery. You always got to support the artillery when they're charging. You never see that. Union's making an attempt. Midwest Brigade. These poor souls that have been doing that all night and dying.
Steady! Steady!
Rip goes. He got blown to smithereens.
What did you say?
I think you're wrong, sir.
I don't know. That guy.
I think
just
you're
like,
wrong.
Here they come, boys!
Brace. Catch the loads. Brace.
Raise! Come on, get it, you sons of bitches!
In the river sticks. Oh shit. Yankee down.
3rd Kentucky got A up. Ooh, hello there, artillery. 7 Tennessee going to get what next?
Take aim.
But,
Steady.
7 Tennessee, I like the fit.
Let's go.
The tan
Let's go.
uniform looks beautiful. With the white sashes and the canteen. Both sides are going to drop here. CSA to take it. CSA won with the same margin of victory as they did last round. That's crazy. Union now moving on C. Do they have a flag, though? I don't know. They hit last stand. Honestly, the margin of victory, I think, is larger this round. Only by a little bit, though. So if a Union guy dies, they don't come back. This round could go for 9 more minutes.
The one
Here
thing
comes
we do
27th
not want
Virginia.
to allow is this to be captured. So,
Right, boys.
65th, double quick. We're heading to. Oh, let's kill that guy first of all. Here they come.
Come, boys.
Fuck you, Rep.
Rip Snow Cactus. A-Tech's got something to say. 1.
Oh, you kill me.
Well, he got 2. He got 1 kill, and the Union guy team killed the other guy. So, I know that for this campaign, if you let the opposing team capture all 3 points and win that way, it's really bad for your team. Worse than just losing in last stand. I think I'm probably wrong. I remember seeing a comment about that from previous times. So, if I was Union, based on that knowledge, I would fall back to C. But maybe Union's just trying to die before they let CSA cap. Anyways, here comes 20th Georgia.
Don't flop it over. Sorry, my bad.
George, southwest.
Make sure you're on the.
And I hit CSA down to taking losses.
Hold the fence, take a step back.
Looking in the distance here, Stonewall Brigade is there. A little to their left, from their point of view, is the 1st LAB. And you got a couple of charges happening on the forefront of this map. Did we ever hit 250 or 350? We hit 250, that's for sure.
Kill them all. Let's go. This is fun.
All right, let's go to these.
Sit down, son. Sit down, son.
So Union getting wiped there. 33rd Kentucky, one last valiant charge here at B. Union's actually capping C right now.
You southern trash sons of bitches.
You know, I would like to thank the people who answered the community poll. I did a little community poll on YouTube where I was asking how many people would you want to see in public matches, like server pop wise. Would you rather watch like an 100, 150 man server, or like a 350 man server? I think it was like 70% or so said they wanted to see 300, 350 man server. And then when you extrapolate that a little further, like 85, 90% of people wanted 250 or more. And then getting some DMs also to try to do this event because they had such a large server pop, like from Hudson from 5th New Hampshire, for example. The large server pop, saying it was a lot of fun. And this has been very fun to watch. This is probably the most fun I've had watching a 350 man server. I can't imagine what the matches are like when they're close. So, and this is a conquest only event too. Oh, rip that officer, he just got shot off the gun. The top of it too, it was body flung weird. So, alright, he's getting charged out. The last Union group is on C. So, I think if there was 350 man on skirmish, I would be a little more pessimistic about it. But I don't know, Conquest was born for this, in contention. And this was a lot of fun to watch. So thank you, War Brothers event, for letting me watch. This is great. Not that any Sunday Night Fights isn't bad. That's great, too. Love those guys. So, anyway, CSA make an attempt. Got the last hold at C.
Everyone that was with me died. I'm the only one. I don't have a gun.
So I charge.
Is better than yours, Rebel.
And the charge.
And the corn!
This will probably end our round here. Where is Union still alive? I see 4 Union 5. Anyways, great 2 rounds today. Awesome. This was beautiful. And with that all being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, we have a Patreon where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do, so you can get instant access to everything. You can have your advertisement down on the bottom of our videos for our regiment, and you can get an additional broadcast per week that's exclusive to Patreon members. Besides that, though, we have our Discord, merch, X, Instagram, and TikTok. All those lovely links are in the description. But anyways, I appreciate you all being here. It was a joy to watch. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night.